Hello friends, welcome to the last lecture of Sass series. In this lecture we will talk about extend, how to use extend and how to define the extend in Sass. Now the question arises, what is extend? In any programming language, when we are talking about extend directive, we are talking about inheritance, means we are inheriting from similar component or similar elements. In Sass as well, when we use extend directive, means we are inheriting from similar elements. Now the question arises, what is the use of extend? Basically we use extend directive for inheritance. When we have similar elements and they share common properties, then we inherit the properties of an element into another element in order to use drive principle. Now the question arises, what is drive principle? Basically drive principle stands for don't repeat yourself, means in a programming language drive principle is used to reduce our code in order to make our program much more efficient and much more faster. Let's implement extend in Sass. First of all we have to create index.html in order to write our HTML code. Let's write the basic syntax of HTML. This is the basic syntax of HTML. Let's change the title, and today's title is extend in Sass. Now let's create two buttons. Let's say we are creating two buttons. Let's provide the type, and the type is button, and the class is button1. Let's provide the text. Let's say this is sign up button. Let's copy this button and paste it here. Let's make it as login button. Let's change the class as button2. Let's save this file. Now we have to create index.sass in order to write our Sass code. Let's create index.scss. Now we have created index.sass in order to write our Sass code. Let's say we are writing button basic. Let's say we are writing properties of button basic. We have created a button basic class in which we'll provide the common properties of a button. Let's say, first of all, let's save this file. Let's save this file as well. First of all, we have to link our CSS. In order to link our CSS, we use link element. We have to provide the relation, and the relation is a style sheet. Let's provide the reference, and the reference is index.scss. In order to get index.css, first of all we have to click on was Sass. That will generate our index.css. That is understandable by the web browser. Now let's save this file. Let's save this file as well, and let's see the output with the open with live server. Yeah, you can see that we are getting two buttons. The first one is sign up button, and the second one is login button. Yeah, let's write some Sass code. Let's say the font size is 20 pixel. The color of the button is the color of the text. Let's say the color of the text is black. Let's provide the padding. Padding is 20 pixel horizontal and 20 pixel vertical. Let's provide margin. margin as 40 pixel, and let's provide the cursor as pointer. Now let's write the Sass code for button 1. For this button 1 is a class, that's why we are using point. Yeah, let's provide the background color to button 1. Let's say the background color is red, and let's write the Sass code for button 2. Let's provide the background color as magenta. Yeah, let's save this file. So you can see that we have created a basic class in which we have common properties of both the buttons, and we have provided the styling to button 1 and button 2, in which we have provided background color as red, and in the second button we have provided the background color as magenta. But you can see that we haven't used the inheritance, means we haven't used extend property. That's why you can see the result. First of all, let's save this file. Let's see the output. So you can see that only the background color of both these buttons got changed. The background color for sign up button is red, and the background color for button 2 is magenta. Now let's see how to use extend. In our classes. For using extend, first of all you have to write @. After that we have to use extend keyword, and then you have to give the name of the class from which class you are inheriting the properties. So we are inheriting the properties from button basic, that's why we have written button basic here. Yeah, let's copy this code and paste it here. Let's save this file and let's see the output in the web browser. Now you can simply see all the properties of button basic got introduced in these two buttons. That is, you can see the sign up button and you can see the login button. Let's inspect and see the properties of these two buttons. Here you can see in button 1 the background color is red, the margin is 40 pixel and the padding is 20 pixel. Here also the margin is 40 pixel and the padding is 20 pixel. Means we have successfully used the property of extend. Means we have inherited the properties of a class. In this way you can use. Now let's talk about the differences between mixin and the use of extend directive. With the extend directive you can see that we are extending the properties of our basic class. Means you can simply see when we have used extend here, means our selector got copied here. Those elements which have common properties got separated by comma without repeating these properties. Means our properties got written at one place and used by multiple elements. But in case of mixin, when we are using mixin, these properties got copied from here and it simply got pasted here. Just like this, these properties got copied from this position and pasted here. In this way our code become much more complex and the same code got repeated again and again. That's why we have used extend in order to reduce our code and in order to make our program much more efficient. Let's delete all these things. In this way we can use mixin to reduce our code and make our program much more efficient and much more faster. In this way you can use extend in order to reduce your code and make your program much more efficient. Hope you all are getting my point. If you like the video, then subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's all for today. See you tomorrow. Thanks for watching this video. Please like the video and subscribe the channel for such videos. That's all for today. See you tomorrow.